Welcome, you guys. My name is Sarah Gary Gill, and welcome to my cooking channel. Today we're going to make dolmas. It's called Aprach in Assyrian, and it's basically you fill a bunch of vegetables like squash. Then you have the grape leaves that you fill and roll, and it comes together in a pot. All right, let's start. Okay, so I have lamb here. You can use beef too if you don't like lamb. I just like the taste of it. And I bought this. It came kind of big. Usually you will get like smaller pieces and you can use them. And what we have, you do this, we have this on the bottom of the pan when we cook the dolma. But you have to cook it separately first. So I'm going to cut these in like manageable pieces. You want it kind of flat because it's going to cover the bottom, as I say. I'll do this, see? And then I can kind of put it flat like that on the bottom. See, these kind of things. Just remove to fill it with water. I'm going to have it simmer on the stove for 1 to 2 hours. I'm putting whole black peppers. These are the different tools I have, and use whatever you want. Sometimes I use this because it's like long, and then this one is like different shape, so you can and then you have this. So it depends. I'm going to show you. This is zucchini we have for this dish. You see it's small, so what we do is remove that. Then I'm going to do that, and this is going to be the lid for this, so I can put it there. Move this, and what you do, we're going to stick this in as long as I can feel it, and then I'm going to twist. And then when you pull it out, it comes like that. And now we made a hole. Put that to the side. You go again. Big one. And don't do that. It came down the side. Oh. And go slow until you can kind of get a feel of it. It's easy to go fast and then it goes through. And if it goes through, it goes through. I'm like scraping, kind of that motion right now. Let me see how this other one feels. This one. This has sharper edges. It's hard to show what's happening in there. So far, this is what we have. So I'm going to use this now. It's like I'm using these edges to kind of scrape. Little at a time. This is what we have so far. And it looks kind of good. You go this way. I like to do it this way. Just kind of makes it more fancy. Eggplant. Same thing. I'm going to do that. Removing the edges. So we're going to start with doing a hole with this long one. Go slow in and spin. Okay, this is too soft for this one. So I'm going to go with this one that is a little bit sharper. See? Scrape the sides. Like I'm going on these edges and I'm putting pressure, holding it and putting pressure around the walls. This is done. On to the next one. I have 4 of these and I have 4 of these. If I don't break them, that's what we're cooking. I like to take away to make it like stripes, and at least this is how we want it to look like. Bell pepper, red one. Gives super nice flavor to have one of these in the middle. You don't have to, but it gives a very good taste to the whole pot thingy. Alright, here it goes, and this is going to be the lid. We're done preparing the vegetables. Now I'm going to move to the grape leaves, and I bought these. You can find these in Mediterranean store, and honestly, like, I've seen them in Lucky, Safeway. You can find them anywhere. So I'm just going to take these now and put them in and pour some boiling water over them and let them sit a little bit to get all that salt and make the leaves a little bit more soft to handle. I'm going to pour them here to try to grab them out. Oh my God, they they put these so tightly in here. I don't want to break them either, you know. The struggle is real, people. Houston, we have contact. There we go. Oh my God, that was tough. I'm going to pour all that water out from them first, and then I'm going to open them up a little bit like that, and then I'm just going to pour the water over them. I have boiling water here. We're having one of these. Get those out. Very finely, we're going to chop this. This tiny. We need one yellow onion. You guys, if you have a small onion, you should use two. This is kind of big. And then you choppy. Anyway, this is how thinly we need them. Our filling is coming together. I'm going to add one diced tomato. Going to add this. This is the rice I'm using. You can use any rice at all, but this is like a round rice. Any rice that's good for risotto, something like that. I have 2 cups of the rice here. Going to wash it. I'm washing until the water is clear. I can still see it's like grumbly. We want all the starch gone. That's why I'm taking the time to do this. We need a bunch of garlic for this dish. If you do not like garlic, we have a problem. It's going to be a problem. You cannot make this dish without a garlic. I'm sorry. I mean, you could, but I mean, that's going to be on you. I'm going to dice a bunch of garlic, and then we also need to peel to have whole garlics later on to put in the pot. What is the problem with this one, man? There you go. Why are you resisting? Don't resist. Garlic, put it there. Take your knife. Smash it. Look. So easy to peel afterwards. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Maybe you didn't hit it hard enough. Alrighty then. Look, like for example this one. Why is it so hard with this one? What's going on, man? Very good. Alright, need more beating apparently. There we go, look. Sometimes they just need more beating. This is the only time it's okay to beat anyone. And that's... Now, alright, like there we go. Hi. How are we feeling after that garlic fiasco? Are you still with me? Who loves garlic? I love garlic. My husband doesn't like my breath after garlic, but I love garlic. Tomato paste. How can I make a dish without tomato paste? It's like me and tomato paste are friends for life. BFF. Huge. 1 tablespoon. Juice. Vegetable oil. Was going to wing it, but then I'm like, oh well, we are actually trying to teach people. Stop winging it, Sarah. Spilled half of the oil outside, because that's what happens. We're going to add the spices right now. Green pepper! That's all spice. Paprika. Salt. Black pepper. For a little spice. Pulliver, Aleppo pepper. And with my hands I go. Where's that meat? Stop playing with the food, Sarah. And the rice is going to swell and the meat is going to shrink. What are you saying? Do you think I need more rice? Let me ponder on that. All right, we have a twist in this saga. I decided to add more rice. I'm adding another cup. Do you see? Like, okay, I have a spoon. It's hard to mix though, man. I like to go in with my hands. I'm not scared to be a little dirty. All right, you went there. Now it looks much better. Because if you don't have enough rice, all the dolma leaves are just going to be flat, basically, because the meat is going to shrink and then there's nothing left. So I think this looks good. I tasted it. It needs more black pepper. It needed more salt. And I'm going to add cayenne pepper because I like it a little bit spicy. So I like to give it a little kick. So I will add a little cayenne pepper. You don't have to, this is an optional. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add a little bit more allspice. Just a little bit more. While I'm adding the paprika too. Don't be shy with your spices, people. All right, let's give it a mix. All the water has evaporated. I already added more water. So if it goes a little bit low, add more water. Remember to have the lid open. Don't close it completely because it was just going to boil like over. There we go. This portion up. This in. Take this in. Smooth everything. All right, and then we roll. what we're going to do is fill them like that. And fill them 80% because that's going to expand. So I'm leaving it like that. Should have had more, but if you had more meat, you put it there. But because I didn't have more, so I don't want to have all the vegetables touching the bottom, they're going to stick. So I added leftovers, grapefruit, grape leaves that are like broken and stuff. So you can put them like that. So we're going to assemble now. So I'm going to start with and I'm putting them like against each other like that, so they can kind of close up. Well, I don't want to put it in the middle because that's what the paprika is going to be like. You can just sometimes just put it in there too, like that, if it's not sticking. I'm going to add these two. I have my garlic. I'm going to just put random garlic here and there. There we go. Then I'm going to start adding the leaves. And you want the leaves on top, like not on the first bottom. You want them, and we're going to make a good layer here of them. Trying to, this needs to go, pressing down a little bit. I'm adding a plate there, and that's going to keep pressure on everything. I'm going to make the sauce that we're going to pour in there. I'm just going to fill this up with boiling water. Then all the spices that we put in there, we're going to put in here too. Some tomato paste, add salt. We don't want to blend, right? Black pepper, paprika, some cayenne. In there. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more. I want water all the way on top until here, like until where the grape leaves are. I have it on high here, and as soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it down to low and let it simmer for an hour. So I'm gonna add everything in the pot. I knew the pot was too small. You need to, when you put it, you have to have some room because obviously it expands. But because this is a new pan and I wanted to use it and I was already half through, I was like, it will be fine. I'm going to take one and see if it's done. If the rice is done and soft, then it's done. So I'm taking one. Taste, test. Smells so good. Well, I don't want to immediately put it in my mouth and burn myself. Do you? Do you? Well, I've heard some of you say yes there to that question. I love you too. Okay, enough goofing around. I know I say all the time what I do is freaking delicious, but it is. Oh my god. It turned out so good. So good. You have to try this recipe. Obviously, why would I like show you if something is not good? I mean, that does not make sense, right? But this is very delicious. I hope you will try this recipe. This is a dish that takes a little bit love, as I say. I'm just going to let it sit in the pot a little bit, and then I'm going to flip it on the tray. And you can also do just the leaves if you want to, and doing them in a pot like that without the other vegetables. You can do that too, and you can also just do vegetables and not the leaves. So it's up to you. You can do it either way, whatever you have time with. You guys, please try this recipe. And if you like my content so far, I cannot sing. Why am I even trying? If you like my content, please give me so many thumbs you have. Why am I doing thumbs down? No, thumbs up. That's wrong. And subscribe down below. All right, finally I got it. Okay, it's been a long day now in the kitchen. You guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. All right, take care, you guys. Bye.